That one. Okay, there we go. We are back. For some reason, it was not recording properly. There we go. Cool. Well, today we're going to be feeling sleepy all of a sudden for some reason. Do not know why. So today, we are going to just be playing Genshin Impact because I want to farm for all. Well, I say farm. Just collect all of the Geoculi. I'll have like the map in the background. Because I want to not Geoculi, Pyro Oculi, because I want to collect all of them if I can. Not sure if I'll be able to do it, in the stream, but I can try. Oh, hello. Lepichime. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Took me a second to. Nice. Mwah. Everyone gets a kiss when they do the first. Well, when they redeem the first, a smooch. Uh, yeah. Just today, gonna be playing some Genshin Impact and just relaxing as we do, exploring the world and trying to collect all the Geoculi that we can. So yeah, it is a bit short notice because I was doing stuff today, but we are here now. Okay, let me boot up the game real quick. Cool. Hope everyone is having a pretty nice day, because for me it was very easy and nice. And it is still very nice because it is bright and nice and warm. It is currently like 20 degrees outside, which is pretty good. Do you prefer to be called Lepi or Chime? Just what I ask. Because usually I just simplify people's words. Lepi, okay. Is it Lepi or is it Lepi? Or I'm presuming I'm pronouncing it right the first time. Game. Oh, good to know. Oh, yeah. You turn on the. There we go. For some reason, Genshin Impact likes being put on as a separate program instead of through the game capture. So it always does that. But if I put any other game through window capture instead of game capture, it bugs out and it just does a single frame. So the main thing that we're going to be looking for are, if I can put this on through OBS. We do that. Browser source. Map. Hmm. Yep. Write that new one. Can't I just do it as it's probably gonna need to be as. Could this work? I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Apparently it is. Apparently it is doing the thing there, but I'm gonna do it properly. Means that I need to change this. Because I would like to have the map in the background, but that's not gonna work. This one. That. Not image. Window capture. map. Go. And select Opera. There we go. Let's reduce this one. Just gonna put the corner there. That is the map that we have here. That will show me where everything is. Currently, I'm not on the correct one. Because we want... that is Twitter. I do not want Twitter. I don't want Twitter. There we go. That's the correct one. There. That's the map that we'll be going off. And we'll just be exploring it and trying to find all the pyro-oculi over time. Of course, we're going to do some other stuff, like the world quest that I started, I believe. Oh, we have some stuff going on here as well. Gonna be back and for a bit since I'm eating food. Okay, you have some nice food. I had some, well, I had a split steak.
Add Astra Abbott.
And what else? A side of salad and some hash browns when I came back. Dispatch him again. That was my meal. And it was pretty good. And then I had half a cheesecake. Which I know sounds a bit excessive, but I had it in the fridge and I didn't really want it to go to waste. So I ate all of it in one go. Any quests that we can do? Oh, there's this one. I completely forgot about the event quest. Let's go check this out real quick. The Pyro Wings really go well with Arlecchino. Oh, what's this? Is that like a dungeon?
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Ah. Huh. Well, they're not really that hard to get anyway. Basically, I feel like in 2 weeks... every single one you can start by like doing the basic quests. You can get at least like 2 levels just from doing the quests and doing just some simple exploring. For the rest, you just do like 2 weeks worth of the weekly stuff. So given the items and to do the hunting quest, and that will get you to level 4 because it takes about once a week to do for each one. Each level after that. So in total, I'd say 2 weeks per each one. 6. So a while. Yeah. I think it takes like 4 weeks in total.
Lock you up till it's all over.
Basically, it would take you like nearly 2 months to get all of them.
Killjoy.
We're a real
But that's
dream
if you
team.
don't do
Let's
every
just
single
charge
quest.
right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together
I
should
do
be a
like
breeze. Still,
Kenichi's
let's
new
not get
voice
careless.
actor. It
There
is
are a lot of
really
cliffs
like he's
nearby,
really nice.
so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
So
trust your
context
judgment too,
for this event is after we like defeated the abyss and all that stuff, we started finding out like what happened to people. One of the things that happened is that a little Saurian decided to like fight Endor as well, but he got infected in a like specific way. well, not infected. He basically overused his phlogiston, which is like the power of Natland. And because of that, he's basically sick and he can't contain any more phlogiston, which means that he's basically dying. One of the things that we need to do in this event is to get a crystallized form of the flames that we like have been getting this entire time. So we need to get a crystallized version of that and a flower, which is very common. So this entire event is like the trials for the Sacred Flames, where they like would do a bunch of challenges and stuff, and then have all the warriors that win at the end go fight the Abyss. So this is what they used to do, and we're bringing it back because this is the only way that you can get the crystallized version of it, which they need to be able to save the little Saurian. So yeah, that is what this event is. And then everyone, like, from the tribes... I like the gameplay a lot during the main. Yeah, I really liked it as well. I know some people didn't like it, but personally myself, I think they blew Natland out of the water with how like they did the quests and all the plot twists and so on. So with that, where was I? Oh yeah, so the reason Traveler is here right now is because everyone wanted Traveler to be on their team, basically representing the tribe, but because each tribe is fighting together, and all the tribes tried to get us to do stuff, like to be on their team. But because it's 3 tribes versus 3 tribes, they decided to be that in the first event, the Traveler would be like with Group A, which is the water, the dendro, and the what is it? And the Geo team. They are like an entire team. And then in the next match, it's gonna be us with the Pyro, Electro, and Cryo team. So yeah, that is the background for this quest. Because I played it on my own, I didn't really show it off. They won't know what hit them.
Alright then, time for me and my sharky
Molani.
surfboard to strut our stuff.
I am really happy that they got the voice
I'll
actors
take point.
for
Everyone
all of the
follow me.
Natland characters. So they're not all mute and stuff. All the old characters are still mute, which I don't really like, but what you gonna do?
Carving waves.
Oh, and we only get the characters that we currently have, that are like in the team. Nice. That is a good story thing.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
Of course
No
they
choice
do.
but to face them head on
It is
now.
like the straightest
I'm ready.
route, and they can see you across the pond.
Alright then, time for a real showdown.
I usually play with
Come on, show me your courage.
meaning
Locked up.
ah.
Warrior King.
I always play with English, just because one, I'm not really good at reading, so it makes it a lot easier on myself.
Target acquired.
Hey, no slacking. Give this everything you've got.
But when one time for a 2-tower event, which was like the new Lantern Light, it basically became like, okay, none of the characters are gonna talk, so I'm just gonna switch over to the Japanese one.
Let's finish this.
Also, the rest of the voices are like, for example, Japanese, Korean, and the Chinese ones. They are really well synced up with the like lips, or they just like sync the lips with them, with the words. But they don't do that for the English ones. So you have like massive gaps of the audio, where it's just like the person is talking,
We won!
and then they
At
just
this rate, we'll be invincible!
stop.
Don't count your Yumka swords yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave.
There we
This
go.
is proof of our victory.
So basically, their mouth stopped moving, and the picture is still on the character, but the audio is still going. So they basically didn't sync the mouth movement any further than
See
they
that?
were supposed
Up
to.
above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
Don't worry.
You're finally here, Other Granny.
From what I understand,
If I'm back
the,
home too late, my
lips and
vegetables will get
words-
thirsty.
Yeah, it is a
Don't
Chinese
worry, we'll
company,
make
so
this
it is
quick for
understandable.
ya.
The majority of their audience is Chinese.
Let's
Alright,
hope
let's
well,
get your chance.
Here comes another.
Take a look behind the veil. My weight.
Is that all you have?
Behind the veil. My weight. Was not in vain. Take a look behind the veil. My weight was not in vain.
Points for agility.
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
All right. We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too. Look, up there in the mountain, the flag of the Flower Feather Clan.
Wow, looks like they're already on high alert.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Yay, you're here too, Shilonen.
They did mention reinforcement, but this is a formidable ally indeed.
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already.
No, I'm not leaving. I just quick. This is gonna show, right? Probably. There you go. He is a real menace, isn't he? There you go. Anyway, I have my own shit to do. Okay, so we go that way. Yeah, he really is. I do love how everyone has like their own unique eyes. The traveler's eyes is just like regular eyes. Okay, so we need to get over there. And Knish is probably our best option. Now how are we gonna... Oh, she's over there.
Hold up, that's where Shilonen's headed. Let's find another way.
I love how that gives a traveler star purple. Our pupils may not make much sense, but yeah, it is a pretty cool thing. I'm guessing we're not supposed to go down here. This way, I presume. Or that way. Ah, there it is.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
There it is. We're fighting the strong ones now.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning.
Well, you literally
So
left the
stay on your
path for
feet.
us.
If you can.
We're not gonna lose.
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun.
I feel like she needs some more emotion in her face for that.
Watch out, or you'll get singed.
It's raining fire.
Got him cornered.
Bow before your king. Check this out. Best of luck. Right here. Carbon wave.
That nearly fell off.
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them.
Right here.
I would love to see what stats they have. Let me check. How many constellations? Okay, every single one of them has 3 constellations. No wonder. These you just get from the quest. They're like these special constellations that you get by giving the captain the stuff that... Oh, and they have 10, like they are literally all free crowned as well. That is surprising. They definitely have. And I'm presuming... Oh, they just basically gave them the basic set. Wait, why did they give... This set is mainly for on-field stuff. This isn't a supporting set. I think the only supporting set is the one that Kachina has. And that's about it.
Cool it down a notch.
Let's ride. Amazing. Action at the flame.
Alright, how about we call it a day?
Also, people have found a perfect combo that lets you keep an enemy up in the air for basically a couple of minutes.
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Where you just do the equivalent
was
of a
pretty exhilarating,
Devil May
even
Cry
as battles
combo.
go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Kukusaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Thanks for covering us. We wouldn't have taken the base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
Oh, and on Saturday, I'm still
How about
thinking
the
of
sacred
doing
flame
the thing
crystals?
of...
Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
No.
I found a few shards,
Ooh.
but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back. Yes,
Oh,
and they
nice,
gave them
Lolly.
to me.
Granny C. Lolly, are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals
Nice.
handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should
Oh,
have enough
wait.
by the event's
We've
end.
seen these.
That's
We've seen these
awesome!
everywhere. So those are the sacred flame crystals? Okay. I never knew that that's what they were called. Because, I don't know if you noticed, like, the little orb things that we go into to regenerate our Night Soul
Well,
energy.
since everything's
That is
gone
the
so
exact same
smoothly,
thing.
Why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's, meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Huh? Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight!
Okay, bye. Yay, the springs.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time.
We're gonna get into our bathing
Time
suits again.
Sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
Like, they have given so many new outfits for Traveler,
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
but they are never gonna release any of them as actual outfits.
Hear this, Hot Spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the Almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. Ah, if only we could do this every day. Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
What?
That smells amazing.
Wait, how did he get a wine glass?
It's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that,
Oh,
Kate!
they gave him a swimsuit as well.
Greatness.
Hey, watch it, how! You're splashing water everywhere!
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
I really want this outfit on her.
Kachina! Tevat to Kachina! I made Saurus crackers. Come have some.
Okay. I'll be right there. Janich, you sirless! Unhand me! Let me go!
I always wondered, is Tevat
Thanks for
the name
sticking
of a
around to help me
continent
clean up.
or of their
Problem at
world?
all. We had a blast.
Because if Tevat is like
Parties are always
the whole
extra
world,
lively when you guys are
then
here. It was so much fun.
what?
You know, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
I noticed that too. She's been a bit off since the exhibition matches ended.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? No, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Your thing?
Of course. We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Wait, they put a lot more animation into
Oh, thanks.
this
That makes
scene
me feel a
than
lot better.
they did the previous ones.
Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Of course, the mouth stops moving after a bit. That doesn't matter. Like, the close-up shot, so you could see, like, the entire mouth movement and Paimon, like, nodding her head and all that stuff. Aloy? Wait, what? Apparently Aloy sent this to me. That's weird. I know I have her, but weird that he sends us anything. That is part 1 of the quest. We have a couple more parts. I might just do the quest then. I would like to get Cyrus as well. I want to finish up the events before I do that. I have a couple here. I might as well go to the challenges real quick. Time to fight. Yes. These ones, I believe, are just defend. That one is go from camp to camp. And that one is also defend. Kachina, that's fine. Miguel. Then where's Farina? Farina and who else? Why don't we go with Kazad? I'll have in here. Yeah, I think that will work. There you go. That should be good. Okay. After obtaining a buff, when a character deals damage to an enemy using Night Soul aligned energy skills, and shockwaves will be unleashed that deal true damage and trap enemies. By true damage, I'm presuming it's like damage ignoring all resistances, because some enemies resist some like type of attacks or like some elements, and most enemies also have resistances just to most damage, like the higher their level are. Okay, gonna do some fighting. So yeah, just basically defend the stuff. Okay, where are they coming from now? Oh, probably still there. Okay, where are they're still probably coming from there, yep. Oh, they're coming from over there now. There you go. Like, you see these crystals? That's the same one. Oh, that Haley Chill ran in front all of a sudden. No, it's attacking. There you go. That Hilly Chell really likes to run in front, doesn't it? I know, I'm trying to prevent it. They are doing so much damage. There we go. That way. There we go. We've defeated 5, but we only have 1 minute to do so.
All right, you asked for it.
Wander to train, that is not what I want. Wait, Pachina, get off. There you go.
All right, you out.
Prepare yourself! Gotcha!
Oh, we got... Oh, we got gold. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. That is gonna give us all the stuff. That's the only one that we got perfect. I want to see what challenges I need to get to be able to get Auron. Oh, is it Auron? That's gonna be the event. So successfully complete all stages of Blossom Flame. That one. In a Bronze Star training and above. In all stages of that one. Okay, so we need to do basically everything to be able to receive them. But for now, let's go to the quest. Wherever that is. Oh, wait, 2 days. Understood. 2 days are gonna be waited. Waiting quite a while. There we go. Waiting for that. And that means we can go. Ah. Kachina's. To find out what is wrong with her, because she has been quite fidgety.
Let's ride. Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, she's just worried.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Melray and Nyan.
Understandable. Aww.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Hopefully. Gina, has something been on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to.
Oh. Well,
Everyone,
Kachina,
that
you're
is.
only a child.
Except for me.
You're still a
And
kid.
that got me thinking. Am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only
You're
one
not
who's left
like a
with so much
kid.
free
You
time on their
are a
hands?
kid.
Who's never really grown up?
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
This is an important stage in life. Do Kachina.
Huh? You
Everything
mean
about her
everyone
story
feels
here
like
makes
this
me
at
sad.
some point?
Yeah.
I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
Technically, she has died as well. She died, and we had to bring him back. So, that's one thing. She has lost, like, so many times. And then the one time that she wins, she dies, and then doesn't get brought back. The one thing that was told to her all her life, like, if you win, doesn't matter if you lose your life, you will get brought back. And that doesn't happen. Luckily, we did manage to get her back, and we have her now, and she's wonderful and cute and adorable, and everyone loves her. But at this point, her entire life was just fighting, so what do you do now? There's no big rush. Take your time, search for what it is you want to do.
Oh, I see.
They're
Thank
crying
you,
in the
Traveler.
Genlight Kingdom almost made me cry.
If you
It
think about
did
it,
make me
this
cry.
is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, "You're eating this tonight," kinda spoils the anticipation. That actually makes a lot of sense.
See, when you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Paimon, you
Oh,
are like the
looks
dumbest
like you
character
guys
that I
beat me to it.
know.
Is the little guy feeling any better?
Greenicy Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Mallory's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right.
Oh, one thing about Citlali, because
By
her story
the
is very sad
way,
as well.
You haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
What, me? Run into trouble? Always. But her story is really sad as well. She only started counting her age after one of her close friends died. Basically, she saw them from their birth until their death, and she only started counting her age after that. Which, damn. And she counts herself as 200 now, but she's way older than that. I believe she knows of the... it starts with a K. I keep forgetting the name of the place. You know, the main story part thing where the civilization gets destroyed. So I think she was alive through that as well, because she's just that old, but she doesn't age. The same way that another character that we know who doesn't age. Well, she was trapped in like a cave for like 100 years. The Animo girl. I'll check up her name after this. What, me? Run in trouble?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Yeah, because they can explode and kill us all. Also, that's what this is about. I was worried that the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did you think there was something else on my mind? I also have worried about the kachina she was worrying about me. She just be honest with about the rumors. You tell Citlali about the rumors about the
A
sacred flame
baseless
crystal.
rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Let's go.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
Just don't enter
I
her
don't
house.
See why not?
It's gonna collapse on you.
Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little
Wait, no.
Tyrannosaur to rest.
That's not the one that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the Peter girl. So the one that I was talking about is animal. Farazan. Yep. She is technically over 100 years old, but that's because she got trapped in a ruin that kept her ageless. So she's basically the grandma of Sumeru. And she's like a very big scholar. The same thing is with Citlali. But with Citlali, she like has been ageless for a longer time. Oh, I gave her this bow. Send? Oh. No real reason for that. I only got her Xinyun. The only reason that I got her is because I have Ganyu and Shinha, and I wanted their mum to be with her. No, with them. Because he is the mum of Shinha and Ganyu. For example, her vision, the way that she has it, it's the same way that Shinha has it, with the red robes. And the back part here, the dress, is the same as Ganyu. So she basically took parts of her daughter's clothing and made this dress. Oh, okay. Kyo? I don't know if I know that character. I've forgotten a lot of the names, sadly. Character archive. Kyo. Below Kazuha. Oh, Xiao. I was reading that wrong. Yeah, Xiao. But the thing is, she sort of makes Xiao redundant because she can make your entire team do the bounce attack, basically, jump and plunge without needing a high surface. Xiao does do the plunge attack. Yes, it's pretty good. But with... where is she? Ah, there you go. Xinyun. She just makes your entire team do plunge attacks. The bonus stacks for... Oh, okay. So she gives him extra bounce. Okay, yeah, I get why that would be pretty good. Also, because they're both Anemo, it increases their stamina as well. Extra plunge damage and extra stamina, which means that you can plunge even more. Also, I love her idols because they're all like little gadgets that she just either made or had other people make, and she just bought it off them. I wish we could have her bird form as well. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Moika's really cool as well. I'm glad that I got her. Like, this is a popcorn maker. Like, she probably just made this just to have like some popcorn because she got bored one day and thought like, I want that. Yes, such a happy expression as well. The girls are higher up. So, for example, where does she have her vision on this? Oh, on the side. Does she have it on her other outfit as well? So you can see like the red ribbons, the way that he has it. Also, I love that she made these dresses for Shinoha and Ganyu, because they have both their dresses. So she made them. Like, look how pretty this is. Our sleepy goat. I also have Emily as well, because I thought that she was interesting and I like her British accent. I forgot that, yeah, she has a bit of a niche thing. What was your first, if you don't mind me asking, your first, like, main character that you used for a while? I'm only missing a few characters myself for my account. Very, yeah. Ah. I probably should level her up. For me, I have almost every single 4-star character, except if I just press escape. So the only 4-star character that I'm missing is Auron, and I will be getting him. Oh, Eula. I got her during her first banner, and I got Mika. But though I don't get as chance to use her now. Yeah, she's a very physical style, and a lot of characters currently use. Well, a lot of bosses currently need like elements. My first main that I had was Rosaria, because I really liked how she was. Like, one, I really like very fast-paced characters, and the moment that I felt how fast Rosaria is, I immediately fell in love with her and started like making her my main. I got her like the weapon, the dragon spine weapon, and that was before I had any characters that could like search for what is it, minerals. So I didn't have like who did I try? I know that there is like there you go, Ningguang. She can search up ores and stuff, which is really good, and I really like that. Like, you can say that's a special ability. And I didn't have that yet. And the current interactive map that we have, that didn't exist. That wasn't a thing before. It was just like, okay, here's a map with some stuff. Just look around and you'll find it. It only like showed clusters. It didn't show like anything specific. But yeah, I did it the hard way. So yeah, I see that I have not leveled up Ningguang whatsoever. A lot of the 4-star characters I have not done anything with. Like, I leveled them up to get the rewards, but that's about it. Most of my 5 stars do have some built, but that's about it. Oh, this is complete. Nice. Let's go to the next quest as well. Actually, let's just get our dailies first. I want to get that out of the way. Yeah, Rosario was my first,
Ad Astra Abyssa.
and Kuching was my first.
Thank you for completing
5-star?
today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I don't remember what
Ad
banner I
Astra
was pulling
Abyssos.
on at the time.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I can probably look up what character I was pulling for. Dispatch again. Let me see when I even got Kuching. I got her... you can't see behind me. But I got her in... Is that the 9th? Yeah. September 30th, 2021. That was 3.5 years ago. So, quite a bit of time. So, yeah. And apparently I got Chi-Chi a few months later. To be exact, I got Chi-Chi 3 months later. And then Mona took me a whole 2 more years to get. Like, I got Diluc, Dean, Kuching, and Chi-Chi. And then 2 years later, I got Mona. So yeah. I think I probably got Diluc 4 times or something. Albedo. I don't think I'll ever get Albedo. Klee. I just don't like the playstyle of Klee. I really like Klee as a character. She's very adorable. But as gameplay, I really don't like it. So I'll probably never get her. Paglia, or Child, or Mr. Moneybags. I will probably never get... Well, I'll never get him just because I really hate his character. Just in general. I know he's like cool, caring brother and stuff like that. It's just... I find him too suspicious and I just can't like him. Also, I don't really like his fighting style either. Yanfei, yeah. They're very similar to Berkeley. Yeah. Then Eula, I would love to have Eula. I am literally just trying to collect all the girls. So, I would love to have Eula, but she's never coming out again. I can say at least that much. Kokomi, I'd love to have her. Great healer. Would work in so many teams. I would love it. Also, I don't know why she's reading a romance light novel. I know she does like strategy books and stuff. But that was a light novel from Yorumiko's collection. And then Ito. I'll never get him because he's a boy. But the main reason why I won't get him is because I find him really dumb and his fighting is very slow. Ayato. Very fast, but I just don't see any reason in getting him. Because I usually find like Hydro characters to be a lot better support than main attacker. That's why, for example, I got Yelan, because she is such a good support for like Hydro. But that's if you want to do like big damage, not just apply Hydro. Sino. I love that man. I love his jokes. I love how corny they are. But it's just one, I already have Razor. He's just Razor 2.0. And why would I have that? Then Wanderer, who I did name. His name is actually not Wanderer in my file. It's Benimaru. But I find him far too edgy, and I don't like that he constantly insults you. That is another thing. Then we have Dendro Kuching. I already have a Kuching. Why do I need a Dendro version of her? So yeah, that is why I won't have Alhaitham. Baiju, he's probably gonna die soon, so no point in getting him. Lenny, I don't really like his fighting style. It's mainly just a burst. I don't feel like it's very useful, and the bow doesn't really synergize very well with the rest of it, and it's just all over the place. Neuvillette, I might get him. He seems like a fun character, just in general, and I would love to have him in a team with Farina. I feel like they work so well together. Wriothesley, I would love to get him as well as a cryo catalyst. He works really well, and his fighting style is really fast, which I like too. Navia, I just want her. She's so lovely. She's adorable. Then we have Hiyori. I love her character as well. I love her backstory. I love that she acts tough, but she also has like soft sides. She's also so adorable. Like, look at her dress. She makes some of the dresses for other characters. For example, she made the outfit for... Oh, where is she? She's a 4-star. Ah, there it is. Kirari. Kirara? Yeah. So she made Kirara's outfit. Not this one. This one. I love the cat burglar outfit as well. So yeah, I would love to get Hiyori. Sijuin, I'm never gonna get. It's mainly because, like, the way that she fights. You can't have her off-field. You have to make her your main damage dealer. Because otherwise she's not gonna do shit. Yeah, I guess so. For some people, nice, but just like the way that I like the playstyle, I don't feel like she works very well with some of my mains that I like using. I do know, like, her burst is good, and she can trap enemies in bubbles, which slimes do, which is pretty cool, but just not for me. Mualani. I do like her as a character. She's very adorable, and she's a girl. So I would like to add her to my list of characters. But I already have Farina, who can walk on water, and she literally does that, but worse. And Farina can walk on water forever. Like, literally, her E recharges faster than it runs out. So it lasts longer than it runs out. So with Farina, you can just walk on water forever. Obviously, you can do like the trails and stuff with Mualani, but I just don't really see a point in that when I have Moika, which literally does the same stuff as Mualani. Then you have Kinich, whose voice actor I now like. It is pretty cool. And he obviously has the effect of like grappling and stuff like that, which is really cool. A lot of these abilities are good for Natland moving. They based a lot of them around like, okay, so you're going to need to move in Natland with these specific creatures. You can just have like the character and do that. So all these characters do something that one of the creatures do. So for example, Lolan, he technically doesn't do the same stuff that not Kukusuls, the big T-Rex looking ones. So Kachina does that. She goes around, she can go through their portals and stuff. But Chilolin, she can just go like really fast up, which is pretty cool. Then you have Casca, who has all of the flying capabilities and stuff, and her fighting style is super cool. I love how she literally just uses the elements of all of the characters that you have in your party, and it makes it so cool. I would love to have her when she gets like a rerun. Titlali, I did try getting her. She came out in the same time that Moika did. I would love to have her. I love everything about her. I'm missing Ito, Churi, Hutauk, Kenicha, Moika, Klee, Ayaka, Nilu, Wild Wanderer, and Mizuki. The moment that Mizuki came out, I got her immediately. I really liked her. I am trying to get Veressa as well. I love everything about her. Like, look at them thighs. Those thighs are so wonderful. And she's a total foodie. Yeah, she's so adorable. And she can run so fast. She is literally Wile E. Coyote. No, not Wile E. Coyote. The other one. The one that runs around really fast. Oh, they ran away. And she's so pudgy too. I love her pudge. I want to hug. There. I'm trying to save up to get her. But sadly, recently I did get Mizuki. So how many go? Yeah, Mizuki, I got what's that? 7 times 5, 35. 37 polls ago. I should probably save up for Moika, but I'll probably get distracted. Yeah, I'd say Moika is really good, and you don't even need her weapon for her. Like, her weapon really doesn't do that much more for her. So you can't put any weapon. Some characters really need their weapons. For example, like, Moika doesn't really need it. It's good, it's nice, but it doesn't do anything extra. Yes, it gives a couple more buffs. So, for example, increases attack, yeah, critical damage and attack, which is pretty good, and increases elemental damage. But you don't need it. Not for her. I should probably... but for example, for Arlecchino, without her weapon, she, one, looks so stupid. Like, let me put a different spear on her. Because this is her spear. Let's switch out for this real quick. The Homer. So, what happens when you fight with it is you get this glowy scythe thing. You don't actually get like a scythe effect. It's just like, okay, here's a bit of a glow to show off the stuff. And it disappears immediately. You don't need it for her fighting. But as a character, I feel like the weapon just has to be there. Like, look at how cool that is. But yeah. Some characters do need their weapons, some characters don't. For example, for Ayaka, I'd say she really needs her weapon. This isn't her weapon. I picked up for lessons. She's strong DP on my account. Same with I do have some of the weapons for the 5-star characters. So some of the weapons that I have is one for Yelan. Yelan's weapon. Then I have Ganyu's weapon. I have Arlecchino's weapon. I have Hu Tao's weapon. I have Moika's weapon. I have Nahida's weapon, and I have Shinha's weapon. Also, Farina's, and that's it. I do have Citlali's weapon as well, but that's because I got it by accident, because it was on the same banner. So I got this one first, and then I had to get that one, which I was a bit disappointed by. I did try to get Citlali as well, but I sort of ran out of time. Yeah, those are the character weapons that I have. Look how cool she is. Our Pyro Daddy. There's a person I can see doing that. And he an attack. Yeah, I just put it on her because I didn't really need it, and I just wanted to put it on a character. I don't use her. That's the thing. She's not built. I haven't done anything with her. She's just been sitting in the background. She's literally level 60. I know that isn't the weapon that goes well with her. I just got a duplicate of it because I did try to get her weapon, but this is what I got, so I just plopped it onto her, and that's good enough. These aren't built or anything, this is just from the fast track. And as you can see, all her talents are like minimum, and that's it. Same with you know, dudes that got bunched and nicked his weapon. Yeah. Like, for example, I used to use Hu Tao so much. She was my main girl for attacking. But then Moika appeared. And she needed artifacts. So I stole all the artifacts from Hu Tao and gave them all to Moika. Just because, like, more power damage. Might as well. Because my main current team is Zhongli with like 40k health, I believe. Oh no, 50k health. So 50k health for Zhongli. Then Arlecchino, who has all the resistances. And she's really good. She does like 50k damage base. Which I really like. And that's on a normal attack. Then you have Moika, which improves the attack of Arlecchino. I really like that. Like, look at how cool she is. And then you have Farina to apply Hydro, so we can do a Vaporize. And she also lets me go through water and stuff like that. Yeah. Also, he's never gonna get his weapon. He's always gonna stick with this. That gives him some extra health. He's never gonna lose this. The tassel is always staying on him. Unless they actually release a HP spear. Like at least like a 4-star HP spear. Because then that is gonna go on him. Okay, on to the quest. Yeah, definitely. His weapon was made for him to be a main DPS when he is not a main DPS. How deep does that go? Oh, down. Okay. Oh, that goes into the building. Good.
Let's ride.
I'm here to go in.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
Hopefully.
There's that many?
That's not that many.
This is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
Maybe. Let's hope. Shouldn't take that long to read all of them. Oh, she meant everything there. I thought she just meant the stuff on the table. Why am I sleepy? It's the middle of the fucking day. A variety of events are recorded in the scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power of pull you back into the distant past. I flipped through several of them, but still nothing about the Blossom trials. Yet the stories they contain are almost unimaginable. War, alliance, betrayal. Seemed like the Natland of 6 or 7 countries past, centuries past. Relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly drifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating.
That's understandable.
But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
I see. First time I've ever heard that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh?
Okay.
Let me see.
Anything interesting?
A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milrace?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to 2 things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed.
What?
and that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from? Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Hopefully.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan,
I gotta go.
think I could
have fun.
go ask
Okay,
Chief Latota.
thank you for hanging out with
And
me.
what's our
Hope
next
that you have a nice day.
Any other leads we can follow?
I have a feeling that he just said in book Kugasaur might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant, Kakuku, must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yes. Yeah. This might not be the best time to dive into a whole Saurian indwelling system. Guess I'll indwelling system. Oh yeah, we can possess Saurians and then through them talk to other Saurians. Guess I'll just give.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
We can just become it. We didn't actually find. Okay, let's head back. Oh.
No one can have it all. Most of the time, you've got to compromise.
Hello. Can we just give her money? Okay. One thing that I would really like to be a thing, because some of the quests and stuff have a thing where like, oh yeah, you need to pay like this many million of more to like do a thing. And then you have to go like on this entire quest to go get that money. Or somehow do something that makes it so you don't have to pay it. Where is it? Let's show it somewhere. Yep. Where is it? There it is. I currently have 54 million more. I know that there is a quest that with like Child where he has to pay like 30 million more or something like that for some medicine. I can pay that now. After a few years of playing Genshin, I can do that now. Also, apparently I have nearly 1,000 of these. I didn't even notice. I've been using these up, so that's why I don't have these.
Rev the engines!
Okay, where are we going now? Oh, all the way back. Understood. There we go. Back to talking to them. Can you tell me any more about the mysterious Kukasaur you mentioned before? You want to make friends with him too? Yeah, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down is not an easy task, because he's always off somewhere on his own. 1 second, I'll hop up. in front of us, then vanish into thin air. The next, it's actually pretty impressive. Well, he probably just, you know, flies up all of a sudden. One time he took us to his absolutely beautiful place with this really, really tall stone gate. And there were so many other Kukusaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass on the on other Saurians' territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. Kukusaur and the stone gate sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? He's really easy to spot. So if you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Okay, he might just be a spirit. Light and floaty? Yep, light and floaty. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. That seems to be the only description I can come up with. It's vague, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by here to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Your thing, leave it to me. The girls are here. Hello, girls.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Aww.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh, time to go to the Feather Clan. And see if we can find that floaty light bird. Or Kukusaur.
So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
You won't see this coming.
We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kinich, what are you doing here?
We spooked her.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you.
Yeah,
Really
of course.
scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match.
Okay.
But
Won't
as for
we
the
be on
details,
the other
those
team?
will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you
Yeah.
this time.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
Some stuff.
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive?
Yeah, he's light and glowy.
In that case, we can help with the search. The
Flamingos.
description of the location's way too vague.
Yeah, it definitely
The
is.
scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kinich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome, thanks everyone!
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Okay. So time to go and search. Oh, hello. Which just now was kind of sour. Try this one instead. It's super sweet. Greetings, fellow Saurians. Hello there. How can we help? I was just wondering, have you ever seen a Kukusaur around here who you'd describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Light and floaty really such distinct traits? These Kukusaur seem to have instantly understood who I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he always sneaks about, trying not to be seen. He's often perched up at the cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple of days back. Well, that's not something you see every day. Usually you won't go anywhere near them. So, is this any way to get a hold of him? I'd forget it if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fruits instead. Come try this one. Sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Guess I'd better wait and see if Morlani and Kanich have had any better luck. Okay.
Anything on your end, Kanich?
Nope.
Me neither. Kukusaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Maybe they mean literally light and floaty. Like
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
literally
couldn't find
glows
that Kukusaur you're after. Are you in
and
a
just
hurry to
floats
find
around.
him?
Maybe
If you
he
need a
really
hand,
is
I
hiding
can come
from
back and
us.
join the search again tomorrow.
I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the Masters overnight.
Alright, I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
His
It's
traps
not like
aren't really
Auroran's
good.
traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
Okay then, see you later. And
They
thanks
did
for your
capture
help.
the first Pyro Archon. Well, technically, it had like... He made a pitfall trap, but he put a bed at the bottom of it. So, people could take a nap. And as the first Pyro Archon was going... well, trying to go to the trials, he got snagged in Auroran's trap and just fell in and then took a nap. So technically, he did, like, he built that trap to catch the first Pyro Archon because he was like reincarnating, but nobody knew like how he was gonna come about. And they thought like, oh, okay, we don't know shit. What's like, he could be like really angry or some shit. But no, he reincarnated into a body of a small child.
Let me think.
Kachina, Sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope, not yet. Don't think it's planning to make it an appearance anytime soon.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now.
Yeah, maybe for a
It would
bit.
be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Whew. Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Can each mention you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur? Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
The strange Kukasaur, you say? Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky.
Ah,
His
there we go.
footsteps
He's a
are totally
ghost.
silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't
I
even
told
realize he was
you.
there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
Oh, that's probably the Kukasaur that
I could
died.
tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
He's a ghost.
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
He is.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay, I've got this.
I'm betting you he's a ghost.
How is that even... Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
Weird. You see? Light and floaty. He's literal light. And he's floaty.
Wait, surely that's not...
He's just like, Io's grandparents. A Saurian ghost. No wonder. I described him as a light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable. Not like any Kukasaur I've ever seen. It's supposed to be why Milray's a mysterious friend. And the one spreading the rumors about sacred flame crystals. Beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
You're already dead.
He ran off.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still
Damn.
out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Good. Time to go for an adventure. Enough dialogue. Oh, I caught up real fast.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
Dig under the earth. Grave. Something like that. The ground.
So, is there something buried here? Or
Yes,
what?
probably.
You want us to dig it up?
He can't interact with the ground, so you have to dig it up for him. After some, there we go.
These are...
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made, and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
Thank you.
But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold Bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
So they come about from
Seems like
the
I've still
actual
got lots to
conflict
learn,
of the tribe
despite being
themselves.
chief.
Not coming
So,
together, but
how can we use
being
them?
split
Is it
apart.
really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Enhance a warrior's
Oh,
strength.
that's why
It's
they think it's
speculative at
beguiling.
best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now.
Yeah, definitely.
If I
are.
were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for Ocean Zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
What's happening? Why are they fighting all
Even
of a
if that
sudden?
was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we
Oh,
speak.
that is... Yeah, they went way
The
overboard.
Flowerfeather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
No, they cannot.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
That's why he
Didn't
said
you
that it
claim that we're
beguiles their
holding these
hearts.
trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Yes, do that.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go!
He couldn't watch them fight, so he left.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
What do you mean explain everything?
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath,
What?
sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
He's not gonna
I've put
do
them
that.
all into our research.
No. What?
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
No.
He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
Having a heart attack.
Here,
heart
here.
pains.
You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Numpel!
He's a
Where are you
bastard.
going?
Onto! Onto! Onto, it's me! Please! Answer me! Onto, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Onto. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Onto. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope.
Everyone
No one believed me
refused.
anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings. Until finally, Ontu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
Well,
I remember
we-
once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Ontu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it.
Of course. It made
It wasn't
everyone...
until years after Ontu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves.
And they were. Because
In
that's
Ontu's
what it
eyes,
did.
the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself.
Sorry.
If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Ontu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest. Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Well, we know what happened now.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Cuckoosaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Cuckoosaur going?
I think you can...
Over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
I'll go hang out for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
You can save him. You have the stuff that you need. You can do something that they couldn't do before. Because you live in a better time now. So, aren't you the blonde gal from just now? Wait, is this your real form? You can turn yourself into a human? Amazing. Can you teach me how to do it too? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember how worried my good friend now was. Afterwards, the pain stopped and my body felt so light. But I couldn't find him anymore. I hid and searched. I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave where I huddled up and slept for ages. When I woke up again, the world seemed completely different. The cave. Yeah, there were all these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even look a bit like me. Could he seem... could he mean the secret source that the closest place to the Night Kingdom? Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he has been hibernating there. When I came out of the cave, I saw that those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Millery and Nairn. The three of us had them running in circles. Once I'd shown my friends a way, those monsters didn't stand a chance to catch him. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and then I fainted. Faintly heard the sound of Nampal's voice calling out for me to come to him. The monsters disappeared. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley lines had been restored, so at this point he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him. I wanted to, but Millery came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried for him. Nampol said that secret flame crystals were required for the cure. Those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they're all being bewitched. So, you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it be? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could cast every last one of them into a volcano. But we need them to cure Millery. What should we do? This is concluded in his scrolls onto misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the crystals that we were human, but rather human greed and scheming. But what can we do now for this poor little creature? I tell him the truth. From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, Big Sis? You seem a bit down. I'm okay. Let's head back towards the others. Hunter's eyes are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. The time has changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past.
Rev the engines!
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can
Yes.
pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
Feel the
In other words,
vibes,
he
man.
wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do
Conria.
to help him forget his
That's
sorrow
the
and
city
find
that was destroyed. Well, civilization.
Just like Nampol,
I forgot
I've
for the
spent
longest
a lot
time,
of
like,
time
what it was
studying
called.
Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happened, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His
I wonder when
wishes?
we'll be able to tell them
For
that we can
example.
transform into Saurians.
Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we even be sure that he understands you?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
No, but
Dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
there we go.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days.
We
We'll
need
spread the
more
word and see
people.
who's willing to play along.
Probably everyone. I wouldn't be
As
surprised.
for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Or we can just tell them that we can turn into Saurians and just turn into a Saurian and tell them. I wonder how that entire thing works, because I know that we can possess Saurians, but that's about it. I don't know if we can do more than that. I so want her. Let's see if we can do a pull. Oh yeah, we can do a couple of pulls. 3 to be exact. 1. I would like to get her weapon. I do like it. But no. I'm good for now. I'm just gonna get her first. Well, at least try. We're currently on like 40 pity, I believe? Or like 35 or something like that. Okay, we might get another wish out of this. Yes. Yes, we do. Nice. One more wish. Yeah. Okay, so we did 4 wishes. Let's look into our history. I just want to be sure how. So 7 is 35 plus 2. So 37 plus the 4. So we have 41 pity currently. Which isn't bad. We might be able to get that in, like, what is it? 2 weeks? Oh no, a week. A week and a bit. If I really try, I should be able to get it. But then it's also, do I get the 50-50? There she is. Also, I do have the constellations for some of the girls. I would like to get the one for Ganyu, because this increases the draw speed way faster. You literally just go straight to level 2, which I really like, and you can just spam her attacks. Farina's, I did get that one. I don't remember when I got or why I got it. When using let the people rejoice, Farina's will gain 150 fanfare. Additional Farina's fanfare limit increased by 100. What is fanfare? I know one of her abilities is to do with that. Apparently I don't have this leveled up whatsoever. Okay, I'll need to do that. What is the description? Arena will damage dealt by an healing bonus of all new party members based on the fanfare. Ah, that's the... So basically you press Q and this increases both damage and healing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool. That's that. I think I might want to be done with Genshin here. I would like to to play a different game. I feel like it would be What game would I want? Oh, what's this? Jolta. Yo, I don't know. Yet. One and suicided 2 days ago, so I won't be. To use the road. Yeah, just give the until open again. Say if it was in is it or say I need in any case I'm laptop I still okay, so Monday might be D&D night. I'm not sure. Could be anything. So we will need to check that, but it is not a guaranteed thing. Anyway, what do I want to do? We do have this, which is this entire area. I don't believe there are any... Oh yeah, let me show you what this is. Because this is a very cool area that is inside the volcano. So behind this door... we have this. And that's where the crack is. I think that's the hole that Moika punched through the actual sky. Which is like, damn, Moika, you got one hell of a punch. But I'm not sure. That might be it, that might not be it. I will need to check it out through doing the world quest, which I won't be doing on screen, on stream, mainly because there is so much fucking reading, and I'm not exactly prepared for that. Like, you see what you did? You broke the sky, lady. With a single punch, no less. Pretty cool, ain't it? Also, your zipper's down. I feel like that's supposed to be a little bit up. Like, that one is fine, but that one is a bit low. Oh wait, this might not be... Yeah, that's probably not the punch that she did, because there's another one there, but it does look... Actually, it looks identical. It's a identical thing. Okay. Because you can see, like, at the top, there's like one that goes up and then one that goes to the side. Same thing. Goes, gets split, and then goes, gets split to that side. It's the exact same thing. So it might have gone through there and then through that. We don't know. Could be. Oh, a song. Oh, it might be the song from this area. would like to go and check out one of those.
Solidify!
Ref overruled. This is where
And a save.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
I'm really interested in seeing that from closer up. Like, even that cloud looks like it has a hole in it. And it looks like it's a screen that is just flickering out. So yeah, that is very interesting. Oh, that's where the little dragon is. I'm just gonna skip through this. I don't really care about the world quest too much. I do like the cutscenes at the end, but those don't really matter to me. Anyway. Let's go back outside. Oh, my teapot. Completely forgot about this. I have a bunch of characters that I need to level up friendship with. We go this way. Also, I would like to put the... Not that one. You. This one. I believe it's 52. Yeah, the epic music.
This realm is...
Do that. Anyone else level up? No. Yep. Anything to buy? Oh, they changed the layout. That is so much nicer now. Having it all like this, instead of just like a single line that you just go through. This makes it so much nicer. Oh, new presets too. I'll take those. I do wonder what some of those are. I might be able to craft them. I do have like one of every single furnishing.
If you ever have any...
Let me check though. Use. And now, what I want to do... No, we need to go into build. And then... Sets. Okay, what sets do we have? Oh, quite a few new ones. Okay, this looks like a market. A blacksmith. Just some decoration. That looks pretty cool. Also, if you make these, the specific characters give you primo gems for them as well. So there is always an incentive to make these presets. Niche. Obtain required. Oh, we can just obtain them. The current area doesn't have any. Oh, that's just to pick them up. This set contains furnishing. blueprints that you cannot directly obtain if you you may not be. So some of those I can't get. Oh, I'm guessing some of them require like the ones that you can find in the world. So like this one, I can craft real quick. That is so cool. I love this. That is such a nice change. That is so wonderful. That means, for example, if I want this one, and if I do quick, that is so good. Oh, and that is like for so many characters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. No, I have 5 characters. I only don't have her. I need to start obtaining these. Like this one is for so many characters as well. Okay, it's probably going to be in my own free time, but hangout areas. I need to craft some. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters out of that. What if I build it right now? Let me check which one. I have most characters of this one as well. No, I have all characters for this one. So I already explored with most characters this one, except Zhongli and our girl there. Pain required finishing. Okay. Add this. Okay. Change. There we go. That should be crafting them then. Let me check. Abby, I need to check. Crafting furnishings. These ones. Add furnishings. There we go. And let's quickly do them. I have like so many of these. Do not mind. Oh, just obtain all. Yes. Now we should be able to really quick craft it. Do that. This and... Oh no. Yes. Right. In furnishings. Wait, what? Current status is complete. Can't be. Oh, right. That means we just place it down, whichever one that is. I think it's this one. Right there. Confirm. Nice. Save changes. That means characters can start hanging out here as well. Hi, Beto.
Why didn't you tell me about this fancy pad of yours earlier, huh? There's good wine and fresh food. Good stuff. Come on, join me. Tell me some stories about your adventures.
I love Beto. Yay! We obtained some primo gems from her. Then... we probably need to take some characters out, or at least put in the characters that we need for this. So... not that. This. So... Hangyun, you go rest. Curzon, you go rest as well. I need to remember which characters I need for that. Let me check. So for And now this one. Okay, so we need to put down Ganyu. Yeah, we can put those down. They're probably mostly done as well. Beidou. Okay, that's the only character that we already have out. That's good. Ganyu. Do that. And not Amber. Where are you? There you are. Cool. Save. Just gonna get a bunch of Primo Gems all of a sudden. Hi, Ganyu.
That smell. The fragrance of true Liyue cuisine. You must have put a lot of effort into finding these blueprints for Raincalmer, yes? Your liking for Liyue also signifies your approval of my work. Thank you.
Of course, I always approve of your work. That's another 20. Then we have you.
Awesome! This little street of eateries is pretty similar to Chuhu Rock, but if you look closer, there are a lot of differences too. Let's go look at different restaurants together and see what makes each place unique, okay? After that, I'll open another Wanmin restaurant right here!
Okay, that is 2 girls down. We have a few more to do. Because I just want some wishes. Actually, can we wish from here? We probably can.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll
Nope.
like what you see.
Not team. I need to go to this one. Okay, send you away. You away. And let me quickly check which character we need again. You. Okay. So we take the Rockstar. And let's take out the mom as well. There we go. Just getting some free Primo Gems. I should do this a lot more often.
You brought me all the way out here just to show me the food stalls. Well,
Of course.
this was most unnecessary. These recipes look quite elementary. One could just as easily make them in the comfort of one's own
Yeah, always we have it at home.
Oh my, that wonderful aroma. Well, since we're already here, we might as well take a seat and order some delicacies.
Yes, we should. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can invite already settled in. Gift event has yet to be confirmed.
Practice really tuckers me out. Gotta fill up on some food and drink. Wow, there's a lot of food here. I want to try out each stall and see which feels the most rock and roll. You coming? I want to
Yes,
see what
we
blows your mind.
are. That should give us nearly 60. I think we're like 2 off.
Transfixed.
Let me go. No, not. I want this one. Okay, put you away. You away. And who else? Remember 2 more we needed. Let me just check. So we need Yelan and the boy. Where's Yelan? Paimon be Paimon. Here he is. So we need him, and we... Yelan. Oh, she's a 10 friendship party. Save. And the first one... coming.
Some of the greatest heroes come from the humblest of origins. I think that the same goes for good food, too. There's an intimacy and charm to humble roadside stalls that no fancy restaurant could hope to replicate. Plus, you get to try food from a bunch of different chefs in the same place. The question is, which place shall we start with? Any recommendations?
And then... there you are.
This food street is great. It really captures that urban feel of Chihu Rock. You've got to have a proper breakfast to get yourself in the right mood for work. Also, if you keep an ear open when you're at one of these roadside eateries, you can usually pick up a few useful snippets of information.
And there we go. That is all of them for this one. And that means we have one extra wish. And this is the perfect place to wish as well, being that this is in the middle of a food stall, and our foodie girl really loves food. Nope, it's blue. Oh, we tried. I think this is enough Genshin for today. It was fun. Might boot up Minecraft for a bit. Goba! Yeah, might boot up Minecraft for a bit. Then do some of the stuff. Let me take... oh, no. Wrong way. Need to move Yelan, because we do not need her in here. A rest. I'm here just to farm the friendship. There we go. Save. Because I would love to have all of the name cards and stuff, but it is really hard to do that. Okay. Genshin. And here. And what else should we play for? We could put on some Satisfactory. Ideas. Or we might just end it here for today. Not too sure. Yeah, I think I had fun. Just in general. I was looking forward to playing D&D tomorrow with the guys, but sadly, Jolt's computer bricked itself. So, no D&D for us. So it's a bit of a shame. But what are you going to do about it? Yeah, today's going to be a bit of a shorter stream, but tomorrow I want to play Minecraft and just play Minecraft for a very long time. So we might be doing like a 12-hour stream tomorrow. We'll have to see. But I just want a whole day of just Minecraft, which is going to be the modded server that I play on. Because I feel like I haven't been on there in quite some time. And I just want to get into it, do some stuff, figure some stuff out, maybe create a sorting system, and so on. Do stuff, which would be fun. Maybe expand our base, make a big hole or something. Would be cool. But yeah, that's about it for today then. It was fun. I liked it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end because there's only one person watching and I don't feel like it is very necessary to raid someone when I have one. If it was 2 people, that would be a different thing. Then I would actually go raid, but with 1 person, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, well, thank you very much for anyone that popped by and hope that you had a fun time. I personally had a good time as well. And yeah,